Welcome back to Satisfactory. I think I have the problem solved. We'll find out. But right now, we're going to do what we were going to do, which was make these superpositional oscillators. Which means we need a copy of this. I think 2 of them's probably enough. We only need 100 to complete the mission, so 2 is probably too many, really. But building 1 doesn't seem like enough. So we'll just go right about here. Exactly like that. And then let's see if we can put in the piping. I totally forgot where all the pipes were. I'm gonna pop this out here on both of these just to kind of give us some room. We'll use the high-speed stuff like that. And we're here for superposition. Whatever we have on us, let's go ahead and dump that in. Dark matter crystals, crystal oscillators. I should probably just... yeah, let's manually add a few of these. Probably have a decent amount of dark matter. Well, not really. But dark matter crystals are right here, so we can just pop down and grab a couple. Super easy. And let's make these, for whatever reason, I feel like these should be gold. Okay. We want to connect a little bit of these excited photons. See if we can squeeze in a connection here. Might be a bit of a squeeze, actually. Uh-oh. Well, maybe since it's right here, we shouldn't do that. Let's just directly connect this. Or we do a little direct connect and then drop down once we get past that belt. Because getting past this belt would be annoying. It's off by such a small amount. There we go. And now we'll go under. Just in time to pop right back up, but you know. I'd like to probably need to give ourselves a little bit of room here. It's somewhere in what? Right? 1, 2, kind of in this area. And then we'll go across on the double back over here, just so we can make sure that we have some room to connect all the other stuff. All right. And we'll just kind of make that nice. We do need power. It is not letting me connect here. Boy, it's really not letting me connect here. It wants me to do everything except for what I want to do. And let's jump over. Now we do get a little bit of dark matter residue. We need to recycle that back in somewhere. I think I took the pump off of this. So this storage, since it's a gas, effectively, anytime we connect dark matter residue anywhere, it operates as part of that storage facility. Our crystal amount is struggling because of lack of dark matter residue. I refuse to make dark matter residue. I'm going to only use byproducts. Blueprints. Let's see if we can find a good iron ingot storage only. Is that the right direction? Not really. I need one of the copper ones. Yeah, much better. Then we'll just merge this down real quick. We'll set this to the superpositional. You know, sometimes when you go to set these things, they set when you close, and other times they set when you apply. There we go. Oh, I didn't give ourselves enough room to squeeze this in. Oh wait, maybe I did. We'll come out to this midline here. Okay, so now we're storing our dark matter residue. It's growing rather quickly. Let's find a way to reconnect this with the rest of the dark matter residue. Because we are on a recycle kick here. We'll just whip this over. Huh, we could do that, but that would be way too ugly. We'll just do something kind of ugly. Yeah, you don't have a straight option when it comes to piping. You know, that's just so close, but just a little off. It's right near the center here. But I think it needs to be a little closer so this has room to... Oh, because now, wait. Yeah, like that. Well, you connected to the wrong side, but I like the idea. I'll even appreciate the little last minute turn. Okay. That looks like it's working. We actually need a lot of sheets. Dark matter crystals, we have a local supply of that. I'm going to try to load these dark matter crystals kind of back here. And then, oh boy, just barely made it. We'll split these right off of this, right into here. Nope. All right, well, that was easy enough. Crystal oscillators and aluminum sheets. It's going to be a slightly different story. Do we already have 100 of these done? We might actually have 100 of these done already. Nope, 64. All right, a little wishful thinking on my part. Let's connect crystal oscillators and aluminum sheets. That's going to require a little multi-factory distance connection. So there's our crystal oscillators. I should probably technically put a splitter in here if I can. All right, so we'll just move these down the line here. I've been told I need to chat more, so let's chat more. Thinking about opening a little Magic the Gathering online shop. Now, it's really complicated. There's a lot of stuff we want to do. Me and a couple friends from previous work want to do this. We want to do it kind of big, but of course you can't order stuff directly from Wizards without having a shop. So we're just going to have to get creative in how we get supplies, and the sailing part isn't going to be that hard. I'm not too worried about that. We've got a good plan in place to make sure that everybody's going to be super excited to buy from us, and just making sure everyone's super happy with what they get. So I'm not really worried about the selling. Buying is going to be more of a challenge. Obviously, buying collections is the way to go. And buying sets. It's almost like a stock market. Like if a bunch of people say a set isn't great, that might be the set you want to buy. Because eventually this set will kind of find its footing. Let me see if I can connect this guy right here. See if we can get this. Is that the right height? So yeah, we want to really improve the way singles are sold. Really, it is a bit of a mess right now. Trying to buy singles. How we can kind of... What height is this? 8. If you buy from TCG Player, if you buy enough cheap singles, then you're destined for massive shipping costs. But then if you buy from one of the more established players like Card Kingdom, you're going to pay massive prices for individual cards. So it's a bit of a conundrum at this point. We want to get in there and do half and half. So make the purchasing experience really good, but since it's all coming from one place, we can control the pricing and make it so it's only in one package, all that kind of good stuff. So at the end of the day, we are going to start with the more modern stuff because, you know, you can get that. But as we get some popularity, we plan to start buying collections and things like that. So if you're interested in Magic the Gathering, good old-fashioned, old-school paper Magic, that might be a way that you could support the channel and make sure I can keep making cool, chill videos like this. I'm gonna have to turn a little bit here to get this all the way up. What is the right height for this? Well, we got that much right. These guys are probably looking for more sheets. So we've got the crystal oscillators and dark matter crystals in place and the excited photonic matter. So now all we have to do is figure out the sheets. That's going to be the worst part of this whole thing. We know the sheets are over here. Actually, hold on. Let me change my mind for a second. Did I ever set up storage for turbo motors? I don't think I did. That's unbelievable. So we're going to have what we need for the superpositional oscillators, but we probably won't have the turbo motors. What's going on here? Oh, we're actually making high speeds again. Lots of greens. That's nice to see. Now that I have some free power shards, probably makes sense to just overclock a few of these. We finally have a decent amount of quick wire coming in. Actually, we're not using enough quick wire. And that's with full high-speed belts? Oh, okay, no, not full high-speed belts. Let's do a light upgrade here. We'll just get a good chunk. We'll stop once we see everything's flowing, which is right about there. Then my guess is we're probably not feeding this onto this side fast enough. But yeah, now it looks like it's flowing. It's not flowing without pauses, but it's flowing. And I guess, ooh, this guy back here isn't exactly overloaded with quick wire. Well, I don't need that much. Hold on. Let's not go crazy. I'm allowing myself to get completely distracted. We spent so much time trying to get this high-speed connectors factory working. Looks like it's working now, though. making... Oh, see, here's the problem. The quick wire is only... We're asking for 512. Well, there's an injection belt here, so it's more than 1200 actually. All right, that's fine. All that because we got super distracted from checking out our turbo motor situation, which I think is further down and on the other side. Well, it's not that low. I would guess that it's closer to where we're making the thermal rockets. Yeah, over here. All I have is this little bitty place where we're doing uploads for turbo motors. Looks like our turbo motors are suffering from lack of motors. I know I've got motors uploaded. So our motor production is kind of terrible right now. Our motor production is... Well, we've got storage support. So let's... Okay, so this one... We're short on stators. Okay, so now where are we on stators? I'm trying to remember where we built all this. Did we build stators way down here? I'm worried that it's going to be pipes again. It's always pipes. Are these guys struggling? Nope. No, they don't have a place to output. This is our rotors factory. Smart plating. Even more rotors on that side. Did I put stators all the way at the bottom? No, that's steel. We're not this far low. I don't think, anyway. Give me a second. Let me find my stators factory. 2 seconds after I paused, I found the stators factory. Sadly, I was right. Lack of pipes. We'll upgrade 4 of these. The very first thing I want to check, I want to go back and check the steel pipe dojo and see if we're having any issues transferring pipes into the mega factory. If that's working, then I'll double back and check out our steel pipe production. Well, see, now this is a... I mean, these are only 2 machines, but they make 250 pipes per minute together. So we've got something that is clogging our steel pipes. It's probably copper sheets is probably the problem. Either that or I need to build a steel pipeline, kind of a direct steel pipeline. I could probably do that. I think the steel pipes are going over there. Let's see if we can track this. Oh no, the steel pipes are going over this way. So then the question is, what's not moving that's causing all these steel pipes to back up? Some of the stuff is making its way out there. Screws and plates. So we're totally full on plates. We'll put the plates out. Apparently, we're just not using enough plates. Let's see if that's getting those steel pipes moving. Hey, look at that. Steel pipes are moving. Okay, that's looking good. We'll at least fully upgrade the pipe connection. Is there a secondary? Well, there is another input that we could take advantage of. That looks like it's off by half a foundation. Wait a minute, why isn't that specified? That's better. Where do we want to connect this? Maybe turn it a little bit. Ugh. That's angled terribly. Now it's angled down. Somewhere between 8 and 12. Ten, huh? I think that's about right. And then let's just whip some pipes in here. This is where all the sausage is made, so this isn't going to be pretty. Now, somewhere in here, there's a output for steel pipe. This is kind of a side storage that we put in place for 1,000,000 years ago. Every now and again, you know, too many carbs isn't good for you, but some carbs is still part of a healthy diet. That's obviously a smart splitter, and I just want a plain old splitter. Okay, and that should give us a good chunk of high speed. Yeah, we burned off all of the that was stored in the machines itself. And we are gonna burn off what is being stored here relatively quickly. But at the very least, the full 250 that are being made here, at least these guys are rocking and rolling now. Our steel pipe dojo. Of course, we still don't have the turbo motors that we would want to complete that milestone. I do want to see that we should have enough superpositionals. And we connected 3 out of 4 items. Yeah, okay, so we just need the sheets. Trying to keep track of all the good stuff here. Any chance we've got the 100 that we need? 152. I'll take that. This is a bit of a big blast for us here, but we sort of made the point. I have 0 tickets on me. I find that hard to believe. Ooh, only 18 currently printed. That means there's a bunch of tickets sort of floating in the ether in various... Yeah, see there's 60 right here. Turbo motors. I'm sure we're going to get docked, but I don't care. 4 of these.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus fixed stock value.
Ship it.
Milestone reached. Instant travel between chosen locations will be possible as soon as the main and satellite portals are built and paired. Do not ask me how it works. Not because I don't understand dimensional dispersal theory and the cross-warp applications of liminal peer-regulated parallel fibrillator nanocells, for example. But because you do not need to know. You go in one end, you come out the other. It's a door. Thankfully, the construction of project part number 12, the ballistic warp drive, can be automated and requires no manual input from you, so I'd say we're relatively safe. If you disagree about my assessment of your capabilities, you are free to attempt a study and replication of either portal or warp technology. After you're done with project assembly.
Okay, Ada's... She's very spicy in 1.0. She was mildly annoyed before 1.0, but now she's just spicy. I refuse to automate sand fluctuators. Trying to decide where we should set this up. Oh no, it requires an input. Massive power draw will occur during startup and usage. Power draw on use increases with travel distance. Link startup will take time. Letting the connection expire is not recommended. Boy, there's a whole lot going on there. Singularity cells need to be supplied to the main portal and will be consumed to establish and maintain portal linkage. Oh, singularity. Ugh. Suddenly, a good old-fashioned hypercannon is starting to sound better and better. Singularity cells. Well, it's a good use for plate. Believe it or not, that's actually an upside. Dark matter crystals and nuclear pasta. I might have to do something with this. But let's do it in the next episode. I'm just happy that we got through all that and we didn't crash. I made a slight adjustment to the CPU of all things on the system. The curve optimization mode seems to have been the thing that's gotten us there. I've been observing our CPU temperature this entire time, but this seems to have done the trick. Before, this would spike up and then we would crash. But now I think we've got it. So let's call it while we've got a victory in hand. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.